Cigars and wine, two parallel worlds, two complementary pleasures, two found passions, a harmony between space and time. The terroir, which is the combination of climate, soil and variety, gives wine and cigars a special character, imparting distinguishing aspects of quality in both cases. From a continental climate ideal for the cultivation of vines, with moderate to low rainfall, dry summers and long harsh winters, to an ideal climate for growing tobacco, also with moderate rainfall and a difference between day and night temperatures of 15 degrees, mark the organoleptic characteristics of the tobacco, taste, aroma and strength, to produce the best cigars, unique, authentic, from a variety such as Tinto Fino in the case of vines, maintained and selected for generations, to sun-grown or Criollo tobacco seeds, all carefully selected to be transformed into magnificent cigars. And from soils with clay, chalk and pebbles that blend aromas and flavors of finesse and elegance in the wine, to a soil containing minerals to elaborate cigars with complexity, harmony and elegance. In fact, terroir should also include the love for the cultivation of vines and tobacco. Vine care during the plant's vegetative cycle balances and shapes the crop, maintaining the appropriate balance between acidity, sugar and polyphenol concentration. The tobacco seeds are planted in nurseries and once they shoot are transplanted in the fields. At harvest time, the leaves are collected from the bottom of the plant upwards. The lower leaves, called volado, generally have a smoother taste, whilst the top ones, called ligero, generally have a stronger taste due to their exposure to the sun. With all these elements together, uniting in each case with the passion and love of the winemaker or the master cigar maker, you can make the best cigars and the best wine, with careful production and maximum attention during their aging. The grapes ferment in the vats, turning the sugars into alcohol, after which the wine is allowed to macerate with the skins for about 20 days to obtain the maximum expression of the terroir from which it came. In the case of tobacco, the leaves are collected, tied in pairs, and hung for around 40 to 50 days to dry. After this, they are placed in piles and left to ferment for between 20 and 90 days. During this process, the tobacco leaf removes various chemical compounds, which is very important for proper fermentation and to secure a pleasing taste, aroma and strength. After this fermentation, the leaves are combined depending on the cigars we wish to produce. Wine is then aged in barrels to continue the process of micro-oxygenation and allow the aromas and tastes to develop. The type of barrel and its level of toast, as well as the time spent in it, have a great effect on the character and personality of the wine. For his part, the master cigar maker mixes the filler, selecting a special combination of tobacco leaves, seco, volado, ligero, etc. The expert hands of the roller mark the difference in a top-quality cigar, using his know-how to shape the cigar, preparing it for the sheer delight of the consumer. Wine is bottled to allow it to continue to develop in the bottle due to the natural evolution of the aromas from both the grapes and the aging, reaching its full roundness when conserved in the best temperature and moisture conditions. Tobacco is packed in cases and is preserved best in ideal conditions of temperature and humidity, which allow it to continue maturing and round out its organoleptic characteristics, reaching its optimum moment for consumption. A great wine and a great cigar appear when nature, surroundings and history come together. The combination of these elements produces wines and cigars that are unique, authentic, rooted in their environment, possessing a singular spirituality.